Atma, Namaste, and welcome. Today we celebrate Diwali, and that's the Festival of Lights. Before we start, let's ask for divine blessings. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, to all the holy masters, to all the saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Tokok Sui Mahaguji Meiling, we humbly invoke for divine light, divine love, guidance, help, healing, and divine protection. Thank you for increasing our connection to our higher self. Thank you for increasing and widening our connection to God. We thank you in full faith. So be it. So happy Diwali, everyone. And for some of you who are new, Diwali is a very, very special holiday in India. And to all our spiritual brothers and sisters in India and everywhere else, happy Diwali. So before we do the meditation, let's just have a short talk. So, just like in the Christian tradition, you offer gifts in Christmas, and in Diwali, and a lot of you wear beautiful clothes. That's why we're red, really happy, right? And give gifts and everything. Let's talk about the spiritual aspect of it. So, Diwali has to do with victory of light over darkness, and in some places they call it Deepawali. Deep is the role of light. So let's talk about it a little bit. What is this victory of light over darkness? In order to understand it, let's talk about what darkness is in the first place. So if you think about it, if you remember in science, there's no such thing as pure darkness. So you have two rooms. One is darker than the other. It just simply means the room that is darker has less light. Okay? So what is this light we're talking about, and what is this darkness? The light we're talking about is the spiritual light. So what is this spiritual light? If you look at your body, you have a physical body that moves around. That's your physical form. All right? So if I say move your arm, you just simply move your arm. So the question is, who's moving the arm? You said, I'm moving my arm. And you say, oh, I'm feeling an emotion. Okay, I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling angry, I'm feeling sad. Who is this feeler? Yes? So this feeler generated these emotions and these feelings. And you say, okay, I'm thinking of an apple, I'm thinking of a car. Who is this thinker that generated thoughts? So who is the mover that moved the body? Who is the feeler that felt the emotions? And who's the thinker who created those thoughts? So you say, I'm the one moving the body, I'm moving my body, I'm feeling my emotions, I'm thinking of these thoughts. So this I am is the spiritual self or the soul. So this spiritual self or the soul is called Atma, like a lot of you who are in India watching, right? The Atma. In Spanish is Alma. It's interesting, if you study the Italian language, it's called Anima, which actually describes the process that we just showed you. So the Anima, or the animating factor, is what moved the body, felt the feelings, and created the thoughts. So this Anima, this soul, is the spiritual self. And so the question is, what is this spiritual self made of? So the best explanation, best definition I've ever heard is from Grandmaster Cho, who said, essentially, the soul is spiritual energy with consciousness and intelligence. Now, he clarified, not just any type of energy, but spiritual energy. So when this spiritual energy, you're talking about something that's beyond what Einstein said, which is E is equal to mc squared. So E, this energy that he's talking about, still has M, which is mass. The spiritual force, this soul, is pure energy with absolutely no mass. So I guess the closest association you have with it would be light. Okay? So there lies the secret. So you say, you are energy, pure energy, light with no mass. Interesting. So this light is moving the body, the emotions, and the thoughts. When you say moving it, it implies it's controlling it. So if I want to move my arm, this I am has to move my arm at a certain rate. Correct? So if I say I'm going to pick up something, this I am has to use certain instruments like the brain, the nervous system, muscles, ligaments, so on and so on, to be able to lift it at a certain rate. Otherwise, there's no control. Same thing with emotions. You want to be happy, you want to be sad, you want to generate certain emotions that, make you very joyful, or you look at a situation, oh, it upsets you, right? So you regulate the emotions. The thoughts, something's in front of you, you say, okay, I want to do this, what's the right thing to do? You're thinking. So this I am, this mover, feeler, and thinker, it's still exerting a certain amount of control. However, what people don't realize is this. If you think about it, not everything you want to control gives you that complete control. For example, your physical body has its own tendencies, right? It wants food, it wants sex, it wants sleep, it wants all these things the physical body wants. The emotions have what it wants. The thoughts have what it wants. So the soul does not always have right control over it. Now, if you take it one step further, this light that's controlling all these things has to deal with the tendencies that the body, the emotions, and thoughts have. Now the question is, what control these tendencies? Now we go deeper in why they are row of lights. These row of lights are actually the energy centers of the chakras. So the ones who've taken pranic healing, we were taught about the 11 major chakras, not just 7. The 7 chakras are good to learn, but it's not complete. It's good as a starting point for you to understand certain tendencies, but if you want to go deeper, the 11 major chakras give you a more comprehensive picture. So let's just pick a few things here. So the physical body, a lot of it is controlled by the different chakras, but let's just talk about the basic, what a lot of people call the root center, located at the base of the spine. That basic chakra allows the organism to survive. Okay, it's your survival chakra. It pushes you to go to work. It pushes you to produce results. It's a chakra of action, right? Your sex center is a chakra for procreation, for pleasure, right? Lower creativity, creating life physically. Your navel, your belly button, okay, that chakra is in charge of physical power. That's why you watch people who do martial arts. They do all their movements and they go like this and put their attention on their belly button area. Yes? So just to give you an idea, these 3 chakras alone, let's not even talk about the rest, they have their own tendencies. One is to make the organism survive. One is to allow the person to procreate. They also have physical strength and power. So here's the question. What's stopping the organism from going out, the basic chakra pushing that person to go make money, kill, steal, and hurt people just to survive? The sex chakra. What's controlling it from, let's say, procreation, but hey, be selective. You don't want to get 1,000 children that you cannot support. Yeah? At the same time, you want the pleasure, but how do you do it without causing problems to yourself and others? Physical power. I need to have physical strength and power. Having power over people, organizations, so on and so on. The question is, if these are the tendencies, what's preventing it from just having it that way and causing a mess for the person? You see, when you say darkness, darkness is the absence of light. So, you being a being of spiritual light, through the spiritual connection, the spiritual cord comes down, this light comes down to the basic, the sex, the navel, and the other chakras, and this light overcomes the darkness. When you say overcome the darkness means, you see, a room that's dark, you cannot suck out the darkness. The only way to make it brighter is to shine light. So, when this spiritual light comes into your system, your chakras are now enlightened. Enlightened in the sense that they illuminated. Instead of being a certain darkness or a certain lack of light, they're now brighter. Now, spiritually, it means that soul, that spiritual self, which is part of God, now controls the basic chakra, the sex chakra, the navel, and the other chakras. So the spiritual light, the goodness of the soul, the goodness of God, is now flowing through and now controlling these chakras. So it overcomes the tendency. So when you say victory of light over darkness, it's actually, in a deeper meaning, the victory of the soul as it controls the darkness of the chakras. Now, don't take it darkness like, oh man, these chakras are dark. It means the lack of spiritual light in these chakras. So the question is, what's the difference between a savage and a saint? So if you have a savage, right, the one that's controlling by their primal nature only, the lower chakras are big, and the crown chakra is small. There's not much spiritual light coming down. So in other words, what controls the person is their lower nature to survive, to procreate, to have power, right? So as a person spiritually develops, the upper chakras open up, more spiritual energy come down. So this spiritual force coming down that has consciousness, this light now illuminates all the chakras. So you go from a savage to a saint. Victory of light over darkness. So the way to understand it is, just like in Christmas and whatever festivals we celebrate, it's good to have the nice stuff. Giving of gifts, being nice to people, people nice to you, we smile, we dance, we sing, whatever. All that is great. It's fantastic. I'm the last person to say don't do it. It's good, but let us not forget the main message. Because, I've had people say, it's Christmas. Hey, I have to be nice to people. Oh, this guy cut me off on the highway. It's okay, it's Christmas, I'll let it go. Or, oh, you're going like this. Oh, there's a car going by. You go, well, I'll let him pass because it's Christmas anyway. Hello? So you're telling me you're only nice on specific occasion. So that means these occasions or these festivals are just for you to be nice temporarily, to have that light come in temporarily, and after that, disappear. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important in whatever we do in the material world to look for that spiritual meaning. So Diwali or Deepawali, I guess is how you say it. Don't expect too much from a Chinese mouth trying to speak Sanskrit, right? But if you think about it, Diwali is to celebrate the essence of God, that light flowing through our soul as it enters our life. And so it reminds us that this light has to continuously be nurtured and helped to fully penetrate the row of lights. Otherwise, any chakras that are not as bright or darker, then that chakra will revert to its normal tendency. So, to put it all together, Diwali is a celebration of the higher soul, the light, having to overcome our lower nature. And the light wins. Okay? Now, that said, let's go ahead and do a short meditation. And this meditation is just to allow you to experience stillness, a stronger connection, and to celebrate the victory of light in the higher worlds and bring it down to the lower worlds. Alright, so we'll start with the I am affirmation, which is taught to us by Grandmaster Chum. I am not the body, not the emotion, not the thoughts. I am the soul. And what we're doing there is, as you disidentify that the I am is not this body, but it's actually this someone that is controlling the body, you get to realize, oh, so I'm therefore not the body, then if I'm not the body, I should be able to control it. See, the problem is, we have difficulty controlling something if we cannot identify what it is and what makes it move. If we realize that this body is not the I, it is something that I'm using, then I can change the way I use it. If we realize that the emotions that we have are basically something created by the soul, and if there's something we create that we don't like, just like our thoughts, we can say, oh, anyway, we'll change it. It's just like a carpenter. They made furniture. They go, this furniture doesn't look so good. Let me make the legs shorter, make the table longer, whatever. So you can change. But as long as the carpenter doesn't realize the carpenter and the furniture are separate, then it's stuck. So that realization alone is already victory for the soul. Alright? So put your hands on your heart. Just inhale, exhale slowly. Just keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just silently repeat after me, silently. I am that I am. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotions. I'm not the thoughts. I am the soul. I'm a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I'm connected in one to my higher soul. I'm connected in one to the divine spark in me. I am a child of God. I am one with God. I am one with all. There is only oneness. I am one with the infinite ocean of light. I am that I am. So just be still. Now be aware of your feet. Your feet are now becoming brighter and brighter, and just simply turning into brilliant light. Your thighs, your hips are also getting brighter and turning into brilliant light. Your torso, all the internal organs inside are now turning into brilliant light. Your chest, your arms, your shoulders, your heart, your lungs, all the internal organs in that area are turning into brilliant light. As it moves up higher and higher to your face, your entire head is now turning into brilliant light. Your entire body physically is now turning into brilliant, brilliant light. I'm not the body. I'm the soul. I, the soul, am a being of pure energy and light. I am that I am, the soul. Allow your awareness to drift higher above the head. Now be aware of any anger, any negative emotion, negative thoughts that you might have. They're basically a cloud around you and inside of you. And this cloud of thoughts and emotions in and out of your physical body is also turning into brilliant light, transmuted into brilliant light. So your awareness is drifting up, up, up above your crown. I am the soul. I'm a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am that I am, the soul. Now that the soul is now not weighed down by physical, emotional, mental energies, the soul is now experiencing weightlessness. Your awareness is now floating and drifting higher, higher into a brilliant light way above your crown. I'm not the body, I'm not the emotions, I'm not the thoughts, I'm the soul. I, the soul, am connected to my higher soul. I am the higher soul, the Atma in me. Just allow your awareness to drift even higher, way, way above the crown, high above the ceiling. Let it drift even higher. I am connected in one to the divine spark in me. I am that I am, the divine spark. I am one with God, I am one with all. There is only oneness. Allow your awareness to just keep drifting higher and higher like a balloon. Expanding. And just simply let go. You're not the body, you're not the emotion, you're not the thoughts, you're the soul. You're a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. You're connected in one to your higher soul. You're connected in one to the divine spark within you. You're a child of God, you're one with God, you're one with all. You are now swimming in an ocean of brilliant light. Just let go. Just let go. Maintain your stillness and awareness and just simply let go. In Sanskrit, the Supreme God is called Para Brahman. As I chant Om Namo Para Brahman Om, which simply means I, the spiritual self, salute and honor the Supreme God, it allows your connection to get stronger and allow your awareness to merge with the infinite ocean of light and consciousness. Om Namo Para Brahman Om. Allow your awareness to just simply drift into that space of nothingness. Om Namo Para Brahman Om. Just let go. Om Namo Para Brahman Om. Be still. Be aware. And just simply let go. And let it be. Now. Any sound, any noise you hear will just gently allow you to go deeper and deeper and drift deeper into that ocean of light and stillness. Now. Gently, very slowly, move your fingers and move your toes. Gently and very slowly come back to your body now. Just wiggle your fingers and your toes a little bit. Slowly come back. Alright, open your eyes. How do you feel? Good. I hope you experience stillness, peace. And some of you probably felt like you're floating. Some of you probably felt very joyous, very happy. And some of you felt nothing. Just still and quiet. Good enough. Okay, so thank you very much for joining us for this short Diwali talk and meditation. Again, to everyone, happy Diwali. Enjoy the time, enjoy the love, enjoy the brilliant light. And on that, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my beloved and respected teacher, Master Tokok Sui Mahaguji Mailing, we humbly invoke for divine light, love, guidance, help, and protection. Thank you for blessing us with a loving heart, an intelligent mind, and a powerful will, that we may be of service to others. We thank you in full faith. And so it is. Om. Amen. Amin. Tatastu. And so it is. All right. So thank you again. And I hope you're back in your body. If not, just going to ground a little bit, move around. And, we'd love to hear from you, give some feedback. And if you want more information about pranic healing, Master Chokok Sui's Arhatic Yoga, just go to pranichealing.com or masterstephenco.com. We have all the information there. I know some of you are probably spacing out and, just enjoying the bliss, but we'd love to hear from you. So, thank you very much, everyone. Atma means soul. Namaste. Take good care. Bye.